The Ugly Duckling.
It was summer in Denmark. A mother duck sat on a nest. She hoped her eggs would hatch soon. One morning, the eggs began to move. Then they began to crack open. Baby ducklings hopped out into the bright sun. Quack, quack, said the mother duck. You are sweet ducklings. The mother duck wanted to play with her ducklings, but there was one large egg left in her nest. She got back on the nest to keep the egg warm. An old duck came over to see the new ducklings. Why are you still sitting on your nest? He asked the mother duck. Don't you want to play with your ducklings? Yes, I do, said the mother duck. But one egg hasn't hatched yet. I must sit on it. It looks like a turkey egg to me, said the old duck. Forget about it. Go teach your ducklings to swim. I'll give it a little longer, said the mother duck. That afternoon, the big egg cracked. A very big baby hopped out. You are a very big duckling, said the mother. She smoothed a baby's feathers. You don't look like the others, but I love you just the same. The mother duck took a new baby to the water. She began teaching her ducklings to swim. I don't care what the old duck says. He's not a baby turkey, the mother duck said. He swims well. He is handsome when you look at him the right way. The mother duck swam up and down the pond. Her new babies followed her. They met the other duckling. These other ducklings were not kind to the strange baby. Look at that funny duck, cried one. He's too big to be a duck, cried another. He's so ugly, cried a third. I can't stand to look at him. The ugly duckling was very unhappy. He ran away. He ran and ran. He came to a place with tall grass. He hid there for 2 days. Suddenly, a large dog came right up to the duckling and barked. He showed his sharp teeth. Then the dog left. The poor duckling was frightened by the dog. He left that place as fast as he could. The wind began to howl. The rain started to fall. The ugly duckling was feeling very cold. He saw a small house. It was dark. No one must be living in there, he said. I'll go in and warm up, said the ugly duckling. It was dark and dry in the house. He fell asleep. When he woke up in the morning, to his surprise, he saw a cat, a hen, and an old woman. The cat mewed. The hen clucked. The old woman clapped her hands. She said, What a good luck! Now I can have duck eggs to eat. The old woman fed the duckling well. She waited for 3 weeks. But the poor ugly duckling didn't lay any eggs. The old woman said, You must be a drake. You are of no use to me. So she stopped feeding the ugly duckling. The cat stopped mewing and the hen stopped clucking. The ugly duckling was hungry and very lonely. I must go, the ugly duckling said. He left the small house. He came to a lake and hopped into the lake. He swam in big circles. He was very happy. I don't know who I am, said the ugly duckling. I know I must live near water. This is where I belong. So the ugly duckling swam every day. Suddenly, winter came. The water froze. He was trapped in the ice. But he was lucky because a man came along. The man chopped the ice away and saved the duckling. The duckling stayed with the man and his family for the night. In the morning, the children chased him. The man's wife screamed at him. The duckling ran out of the open door. He found a hollow tree and lived there all winter. Then spring came. The ugly duckling spread his wings and now he could fly. Soon he was in a garden with trees and flowers. Three beautiful white swans were swimming in a pond. They will peck at me, the ugly duckling said. But I must fly to the swans. When they saw him, the swans puffed out their chests. They spread their wings. I am different, said the ugly duckling sadly. Then he looked in the water. He saw himself. He was not an ugly duckling anymore. He too was a swan. The swans gathered around him. Look at the new one, cried a little girl. He is the most handsome of all, cried a brother. See how the older swans bowed to him. The ugly duckling puffed out his chest, he spread his wings. He said to the other swans, I never dreamed of such happiness when I was an ugly duckling.